Hi everyone. Today is Sunday, May 15th, so this will be posted Tuesday, May 17th. So today is going to be 10 chair yoga poses to decrease anxiety. So all the poses that we did last Thursday's class, this will be the chair variation to try and achieve the same thing, which is increase circulation throughout the body, which increases oxygen delivery throughout the body, which causes relaxation. It's stretching big muscles in the back and in the hips to try and release any tension, stress there, alleviate some pain. Of course, child's pose always makes you feel like more nostalgic. It brings you solace, it brings you comfort. We'll pepper that in. And yeah, so this is hopefully to help decrease some of that anxiety, stress that we all feel, but it's going to be all sitting or using our chair. What you're going to need is a chair. You're going to need a block or two. I have 4 here today just to try and show you a variation using both 4 sets of or 4 blocks, and then also possibly a strap when we get up and stand up to help with one of the poses. So go ahead, find your seat, sit nice and comfortable, whatever feels good for you. Begin to let the outside world go. And bring your awareness onto yourself and onto your breathing. And my little motivational tidbit today, or quote, it's not really a quote, it says self-care. You are worth the quiet moment. You are worth the deeper breath. You are worth the time it takes to slow down, be still, and rest. And I thought this was just a great little, like I said, little guidance, words of advice, words of wisdom to consider to put with this class to help decrease anxiety. Because you're doing this to take care of yourself, right? To feel better, to lessen the stress, lessen the anxiety, and hopefully feel a little lighter, a little happier, a little bit more at ease. Take a couple more breaths right where you're at. And then blink your eyes to open. And inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale to your heart center. And again, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale to your heart center. One more time, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale to your heart center. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. Go ahead and drop your hands to your lap. Blink your eyes to open. And I'm just going to have you sit forward on your chair. Scoot forward enough that you can take your hands to the back of your seat of your chair. I'm just going to turn sideways so you get a better view. So hands are going to be on the seat of your chair. And you're going to want to walk your feet away so they can be firmly on the earth, but they can press down. Hands are here, your spine is nice and tall. And then you're going to just arch your back, pressing those feet down so it's like a modified bridge pose. You can look up or you can keep your head neutral. But arch that back, squeeze your tush, squeeze your legs, press the feet down. And then next, exhale, release it, shake it on out. We're going to do that again. Hands are on your seat, they press down into the seat. Your feet are pressing down, your tush is squeezing just like you do in a bridge pose. And then go ahead and arch your back. Again, the gaze can lift, look up, or it can look straight ahead. Whatever feels better for you, but just breathe. So it's activating the whole body, sending the breath throughout the body, encouraging relaxation. And then next, exhale, release. Shake it all out. And then we're going to do bridge pose one more time. So go ahead, press those hands down into your chair, Press the feet down, squeeze your tush so it's not a wimpy little pose. Everything's active from your shoulders all the way down to your feet. And then arch that back. Again, gaze can stay forward or can look up. But everything is active. Your legs aren't just sitting there. You're squeezing those legs. Squeezing the tush, pressing the feet down. Arms are pressing down. Just like in a bridge when we lay on the floor. And then next, exhale, release it all out. Shake it all out. I'm going to turn your chair back to straight. Because then we're going to do our seated version of cat and cow. So we've done this before. Where our arms come out to the side. And then exhale, we're going to round our spine, hug our big beach ball, drop our chin to the chest. So it looks like this. And then next inhale, open it up. Arms go wide, head can fall back or can stay up, but you're arching the back again. And then again, exhale, round the spine, bring the chin to chest, hold that beach ball. Opening up those shoulder blades in the back, squeezing the tush, still pressing those feet down, so it's a very active pose again. Then next, inhale, open up for a few breaths. And then one more time, come into your cat pose, chin to chest. Everything's very active, you're still breathing. And then last inhale, open it up. And then exhale, back to a neutral spine. Shake it on out. Shake, 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 roll those shoulders a little bit. And maybe just pepper and lean over to the, lift that left arm, lean over to the right just to find some release. This isn't a pose, I'm just sneaking it in there. And then inhale back up, exhale that right arm up and over, lean to the left. And then inhale, come up, lower that arm down. So now we're going to take a modified camel pose. So you're going to sit back all the way in your chair. Feet are still flat on the earth. Or maybe you need to put a block on your feet if your legs aren't long enough. And you're going to drape your arms over the back of the chair. So they're over the back of the chair. Turn this sideways too, so you guys can see. So just like in camel pose, we reach the arms back behind us, touching our heels or the blocks behind us. So the arms are reaching back over the chair. And then you're going to drape yourself over the back of the chair. Just like we do in camel pose. Again, that can fall back or it can stay up. Your legs are still active, but you're opening up the whole front of the body again. And then exhale, slowly come back up. Shake it on out. We're just going to do camel one more time because camel's a really big pose. So go ahead and set your feet down. They're rooted just like you do when you go to head slowly lean back, right? In traditional camel. And then you're going to drape the arms one at a time over the back of the chair. Press the feet down, lean back. Arch the back like you're reaching for the heels of the blocks behind you with your hands. And then head can fall back or it can stay up, whatever feels better for you. But just breathe. And then next, exhale, come forward, release. And with that release, once the body relaxes, you can feel the tension, the stress slip away out of your body. I'm going to turn straight back. And then this is where I'm going to have my blocks in front of me, where I have two of them here. My feet are going to be kind of right to the outside of those blocks. And you can reach your hands down. And this is a modified child's pose. So your arms are going to reach forward just like they do in traditional child's pose. Your feet are at least as wide as the blocks, or you can take them a little wider, like how we do toes together, knees wide. And then you just drop your head between your hands, or between your arms. If that's too low for you, you can stack two blocks, or grab an extra set of books, and then you can reach those arms forward on those blocks or stacked books. Take a few breaths here in your modified child's. Again, this is a very comforting pose. It brings you back to being an infant, being a child. Bringing you some solace, some peace of remembering those earlier times of youth. And then slowly roll yourself back up. Shake it on out. I'm just going to set these blocks aside. And then we're going to come stand up, and you're going to stand to the one side of your chair. And I want you to take your right foot and kind of tuck it underneath the chair. It's facing the top of your mat. Let me move this block over here just so you can see fully. And the left foot's going to come back to like a warrior 2 foot. So you're setting up your legs for triangle pose, right? So you reach your arms out like you're going to lean into child's pose or triangle pose. Start to lean at the hips. You can reach that right hand to the back of your chair. That's as low as you want to go, and rest that forearm on the chair, and then take that left arm up. Or you can reach that left hand to the seat of the chair and then take that left hand up. So whichever variation you want to do, the triangle pose is taking your body. It's like the 3 equal points of the triangle, the 3 equal points of your body. Just trying to stretch and find balance, trying to find some synergy between those 3 points. And keep your legs there, and we're just going to reach the left arm over your ear just because I like doing this, because it causes greater stretch and opening on that left side body, causes deeper relaxation once you come out of the pose. Reach that left arm back to the ceiling. Take another breath here. And then you're going to engage the legs and rise back up. Lower the hands down. Step the feet together. Walk it on out. I'm just going to come to the other side of my chair. I'm going to switch the blocks over to the other side just so you guys can see better. I'll move my strap over too. So now the left foot kind of goes underneath the chair. Your right foot goes back to a warrior 2 foot. Arms reach out to a T. Start to hinge at the hips. Again, left hand can go to the back of the chair, or the left forearm can go to the chair, and then you take that right arm up. Or the left hand or forearm can go to the seat of the chair, and then arm up. Whichever feels better for you. You go where you want to go. And just breathe. Imagine there's somebody or a string pulling your right hand and both feet apart, trying to create more stretch and try to find balance between those 3 points. Then keep this position, but reach that right arm up over you. You're creating greater side body stretch. Inhale that right arm back up to triangle. Take a breath here. And then engage the legs, rise back up nice and slow. Lower the arms down, step the feet together, just kind of shake it on out. And then you're going to turn and face your chair. Your legs are going to be about at least hips distance, and you're going to come down either, I'll show you first this way. You can come down to the back of your chair with your forearms, stack the forearms together, rest your forehead on those forearms. For again, a modified child's pose. If you want to go a little deeper, you can come down to the seat of your chair with your arms. Again, stack those forearms, rest your forehead on the forearms, and then come down into your child's variation. So it's whatever one feels good for you. Take a few breaths here in your modified child's. And then bring your feet together, walk your hands back to the chair. I'm just gonna turn to face you guys. And I'm gonna grab my strap, and I'm grabbing my strap because we're gonna take half dancer's pose. So you're gonna face your chair straight on. Your left hand's gonna stay in your chair. And you're gonna kick your right heel to the butt. If you can grab your right heel with your hand, great. If you need a little bit more length to it, this is where your strap's gonna come in handy. You'll take the strap, oops, and you'll wrap it around your foot, like so, okay? So you get your strap on there. Then you're gonna reach it, bend that leg back up, and you're coming in to a modified tiny dancer. You're standing up straight, we're not tipping forward. So this is kind of like a standing half bow pose too, which is what we're trying to create. So you're opening up across the chest. You're opening up that right hip flexor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then your next exhale, release it on down. I'm going to turn my chair the other way so I can show you the other side. So same thing, second side. You can kick your left heel to your butt, grab it, and then you'll take it to the inside, left hand to the inside of that left foot, and then you're in your half dancer, or a tiny dancer, or half bow, standing bow. Or if you cannot reach that foot, you could take your strap and put it on the foot, and then reach it up. And then you're in your half dancer here again. So it's whatever feels better for you. You're broad across your chest still. You're opening up that left hip flexor. And you're breathing. And then slowly release that left foot down. Set the strap aside. Shake it on out. And just, we're going to take one more child's pose at the back of the chair, just to find some release. Then walk yourself back on up. I'm going to turn my chair back straight. I'm going to set my blocks to either side. Okay. So now we're going to come into a seated Baddha Konasana using the blocks. So you can take just 2 blocks and bring the bottoms of your feet together, knees wide, like this. If you needed to raise it up a little taller, you can bring another set of blocks on top of it. So it's what, whoop, shoot, sorry. You can stack another set on top and then bring the bottoms of the feet together. Clearly I'm not doing very well. Good job with that one. Okay, so bottoms of feet together, knees are wide. Sit here nice and tall. If you want to lean forward a little bit, you certainly can. We're just opening those inner thighs. Trying to create some space there. Breathe here for a few more breaths. And then slowly rise up. Take your feet off the blocks. And then maybe take the blocks out a little bit further from you. And you're going to put both feet on the blocks. So like you're sitting out flat on your bum like in staff pose. So your feet are flexed. Your knees can be slightly bent or they can be straight, but the toes are flexed, pointing back at your nose. Your hands are going to come down by your side like you're sitting in staff pose on your mat. So your core is firing up here to support you. Take a few breaths. You are sitting nice and tall. It doesn't look like much of a pose, but believe me, it's a very active pose. And then next exhale, slump and release. And when you slump, that's when you find the release of the tension and the anxiety. Shake it on out a little bit. I'm going to switch to my other blocks. These ones aren't as sturdy. As far as like balancing, they tip over a lot. And then we're going to do staff pose one more time. So legs are out nice and long. Knees can be bent or slight or straight. Feet are flexed, toes are pointing back at the nose. You're sitting tall. Hands come down by your side. They can be on the seats. Your core is engaging. Your tush is squeezing. And you're sitting nice and tall. And then next exhale, slump your posture, release it, shake it out a little bit. And then we have one more pose. So legs are going to stay on those blocks. Feet are flexed, knees are slightly bent or straight. You're going to take your arms out in front of you and you're going to fold forward. If this is too much of a balance challenge for you, you could take your left foot off the block, have it down on the earth, and then go ahead and lean forward to your forward fold. Hang here for a few breaths. This is just releasing the low back, opening it up. It's where we hold a lot. A lot of people have back pain in the low back, so this is a great pose for it. Next inhale, slowly roll up. Lower the arms down. Take that right foot off, stomp it out a little bit. We're going to do forward, seated forward fold one more time. So again, both legs can be on the blocks. Sitting tall, reach the arms forward, and then you can fold forward and reach towards the toes. If that's too much of a balance challenge for you, you need a little bit more support, put that right foot down this time. Reach the arms forward, and then come and fold forward. And then next inhale, slowly roll up. Remove that left foot from the block or both feet in the block, stomp it out. And then we're going to get into our Shavasana. So if you want to lay down on your mat or on your bed or wherever, you certainly can. If you want to just stay seated, go ahead and grab a comfortable seat, whatever that is. If it's feet on blocks or if it's sitting crisscross like I am, go ahead and find that comfortable resting position for you. Let your body sink into the earth or into your chair. Your muscles are heavy and they're relaxed. And now's your time to rest and restore. If you can stay in Shavasana a bit longer, please do so. If you need to get moving, start to deepen your breath. Move the fingers, move the toes. Slowly come back. Slowly come back to a seated upright position. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thanks everyone for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. Remember these words of advice about self-care. You are worth the moment of quiet. You are worth a deeper breath. You are worth the time that it takes to slow down, be still, and rest. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Love and hugs. from me to all of you. Bye-bye.